Welcome to another book review, and we are going to talk about Love on the Brain, another Ali Hazelwood story. If you haven't read Love Hypotheses, that was my first Ali Hazelwood book, which led me to Love on the Brain. I love that Ali's books are for all the ladies who are into science. Shockingly, I'm not one of them. But I still love the way she writes. I love her stories. And this one is kind of the same type of feel of Love Hypotheses. If this is your first Love on the Brain, Ali Hazelwood adventure, you won't be disappointed. Me being not into science and stuff like that, I still enjoy her writing. I love the way she writes. I love that she mixes things together, and how whatever her title is, that is what it is. This one has to do with the theme of neurology and NASA and all that lovely stuff. It follows two characters, B and Levi, who are both scientists and super smart and into neurology and experimenting and engineering and all that fun stuff. So getting all that out of the way, B is a doctor of basically neurology. She works for a company that deals with basically scans of the brain and all the sciences and creating new inventions in regards to dealing with the brain and all that lovely fun stuff. I am butchering the explanation. But she has a science job. Let's leave it at that. And she's a doctor and a scientist of it. Levi, basically the same thing. I'm not even going to try to butcher his job, but yeah. So she gets hired on for NASA to complete this project, this neurologistic themed helmet. Well, she knows Levi from grad school. I think he's like a couple years ahead of her. So this is an enemies to lovers romance. So in graduate school, when they were both there, Levi didn't really talk to her. He kind of avoided her, to the point where she thought he hated her. Like, he just really didn't interact with her. If she was in the room, he would leave the room. If she was to do a presentation, he would not look at her or kind of give like a grunt or one word kind of response. So when B finds out that her dream job that she just got hired on to do at NASA deals with him, she's like, great, my dream job that I was so excited about, now I have to do it with this basically prick. To not use profanity. I have to work with this prick who I haven't seen in like forever, and now I have to see him. So, background story on B. Whenever she was in grad school, she was, and this isn't spoiling it, she was basically really involved with this dude who broke her heart into a bazillion pieces because he was a serial cheater and just didn't treat her right. So B has a lot of, she's like a firecracker. She's confident. She's into her own type of style, which is a more of an alternative style. Hence the cover and the pink hair. But when it comes to romance and dating, she's kind of standoffish. Hence Love on the Brain. So while she's here in Arizona. No, she's not in Arizona. I'm sorry. She's in Houston, Texas. So while she's in Houston, Texas, doing this job, she's only here for a limited time to do this job, to create these space helmets that has to do with the brain. She's focused on that, nothing else. She's focused on working out to clear her mind of her bad relationship, and she's here to do her job. Because she's like, if I could do my job perfectly, that will just keep my confidence, keep my reputation of being the only basically female of this position, of this limited position to get this done. I'm horribly explaining the science part of this book. Hence, I'm not into science. But it's really well explained by her in this book. I'm terrible at science. No matter how you explain it, it's not going to stick. So, Levi is co-leading it with her, and they're basically the managers of this project. They delegate all the responsibilities for everyone to get this done. Well, certain hiccups and things keep happening. So she tries to blame Levi for it. He's trying to basically be professional and be like, no, it's not me. But still keeping the same type of vibe he did when in graduate school. Basically, minimal conversation. So she's like really hating everything. And that's just basically what this journey is, that you go along with her. You're following B along with her on this journey to complete these space helmets and just navigate dealing with this prick, Levi. I love this book because it gives both perspectives. You're following along as B, but you kind of get some of Levi's insight, but you're really going from the perspective of B. So you hear all her inner thoughts, all her inner monologues, why she's making this choice, why she's doing this. Everything kind of meshes to where you're seeing why she's doing the things she's doing, why she's acting the way she's acting. It's not a thick book. I'm not going to tell you how it ends, because I don't do spoilers. But just like Love Hypotheses, Allie tends to not leave you wanting more. You want more of her writing style and like more of her ideas and stories, but she always ends the book where you're satisfied. You're satisfied with the characters, you're satisfied where they end up. It's like a chef's kiss. I love her covers as normal. I picked up this one actually from Walmart. I was at Walmart and I was planning on ordering this book, but I kept forgetting. And one day I was at Walmart and I saw it and I just picked it up. It was only like $14. Well worth the money. Well worth the read. Would I read it again? Of course. The spice level 1 to 10, with raunchy being like raunchy and 1 being like just a peck or a kissing scene. This was a 6. It was a 6. Did not disappoint. So if I had to suggest this to someone, I would. Would I recommend it to you who's watching? If you've watched this far, I say watch it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you subscribe.